Hey guys, so I'm filming in a totally weird place today, I know, but has like really nice light in this room, and my room's kind of messy, so I thought I would do this here, and I want to do like a quick video to put up, just because I have to go work in like half an hour or so. I thought I would do my January to be read. A couple books I've already started reading. I have them, to be honest, I have like been reading for like a year, but I just haven't finished them for whatever reason. So there's only 5 books in January. I've already actually read one of there was 6 books, but I actually read one of them already. So it's gonna be in a review and later. But so yeah, I'll just go over the 5 books that I currently want to read in January. Because my overall Goodreads challenge for 2016 is 35 books, and I'm going to finish it this year. Last year it was 30, and I only read 24. I seriously, if I finished a couple of these books here, I would have gotten to like closer to 30. But so my challenge is 35, and I'm like destined. I'm like focused on getting it this year. So yeah, I just sometimes I get into a reading slump, so I just don't want to read for like a month and a half and stuff. I just focus on other stuff, and so yeah. So let's get started. So the first 2 books are the ones that I have never gotten around to finishing, so I'm determined to finish them this year. Last year, one of those books was Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close. I had that book for like a year and a half, and I could not finish it, and then I finally did last year. So these are these books. The first one is The Opposite of Loneliness, Essays and Stories by Marina Keegan. It's really good, and I don't know why I didn't finish it. I literally have probably like 25 pages to go, so I'm determined to finish it this year, as well as finish it in January. So, yeah, I honestly have like half a book dog-eared and stuff because it's really good. So, that is that book. The second one I got 2 Christmases ago in 2014 and 2013. 2013, I believe, actually, because last year I got Darkest Minds. So yeah, and that is Damien Eccles' Life After Death. So if you don't know his story, he was one of the boys. He's not a man, but he was one of the boys originally charged in the they called them the West Memphis Three, the murders of these like Robin Hood boys, because they live in Arkansas, and there were the 3 guys who was charged with the death of these 3 boys. Because purely it was mostly based, and there was like no evidence against them. It was purely based on the fact that it was like 1991, and they liked death metal, and they, not necessarily worshiped Satan, but they were like goth and stuff. And they had that look to them, and that's mostly why they were convicted. There was really not really any evidence against them. That was all. The one key piece of evidence, there was like a man had come into like a McDonald's almost, covered in blood, and I think he like washed himself off in the sink, and they ended up gathering that blood, and they lost that one blood sample of who this man was. Was he covered in the blood of the kids? No. So anyways, this was his story from that he wrote in prison. He was there for like 20. He was like this. Damien was sentenced to death. The other 2 boys were sentenced to life. And Damien was friends with one of them. The third boy that they were like imprisoned with, he was kind of like a mutual acquaintance. Kind of, he just hung out with the same type of crowd. They weren't all friends though. They were released in 2013 or 2012. It was pretty recently that they were released on like mistrials and stuff, because literally they did not gather enough evidence for them to be put away. But this is a book that he wrote kind of behind bars and stuff, and I'm about halfway through. It's really good. I first got interested in the case when I watched it in like a law class in my media studies program. It was like a law media, and this was kind of like how the media influenced convicting these killers, or these guys to be killers type of thing. So it's really good so far. It focuses on his life and how he kind of came to be part of it and stuff, and how he doesn't know and stuff, and all this stuff, and it's really good. He is just, yeah, he's really articulate and eloquent, and I really like the story. So I'm determined to finish this book as well, because I honestly wanted this book for like 2 years, and then finally I got it, and I have only read half of it. So plus I think my mom had to order online. I think it was really hard for her to find, so I'm determined to finish it this month. The one that I'm currently reading right now, and I'm actually about halfway through, is Khloe Kardashian's Strong Looks Better Naked. I love Khloe Kardashian. I don't really like the Kardashians. I don't really follow Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I'm not, if it's on and it's fun, I'll watch it, but I'm not, like, obsessed with them. The only, like, pretty much the only Kardashian I really love and will defend is Khloe, because I think she is one of the more realer versions, because she was chubby and stuff, and so this goes, like, her journey to become, like, thinner and stuff. If you've seen her recent pictures lately, it started like 4 years ago, which I did not know. So it's really good. I will say there are some spelling errors in here, and some of it's a little bit like, okay, like, clearly you're a Kardashian, you're not that articulate, but I really like it so far, and she's my favorite, and yeah, I kind of like how it's about how, you know, how to kind of kickstart your butt into gear and stuff. And honestly, it kind of motivated me only because you hear all these stories about, oh yeah, like 30 minutes extra a day really helps you and stuff. But people from people who are already thin, and so knowing that she was chubby and now she's like this bombshell, she was a bombshell before, but a bombshell even more now, and that actually kickstarted it, kind of makes me more motivated to do it myself. Because I'm hearing it from someone who it actually worked on. And she's very type of person who I didn't really expect, but doesn't agree with those 30-day, you know, like lose 30 pounds in 30 days type of things. And I honestly didn't really expect that. So I'm like excited and stuff. It's really good. She has like recipes in here and like playlists for working out and stuff. And yeah, I really like it so far. So another one I'm currently reading that I started because I got this one for Chloe for Christmas and this one for Christmas is Snow Like Ashes by Sarah Rosh. Don't know if I pronounced that right, but honestly, I bought this because a couple of people I follow on YouTube who are like booktubers recommended it, and so I decided to buy it. I finished the Shatter Me series, so I wanted another one that was like fantasy and featured a strong female character, and this was it. So it's kind of confusing, to be honest, to get to know. I'm only literally like 30 pages in. I'm not even, okay, 66 pages in, but it's kind of confusing to realize what kingdom was they're from. So Mira is from the Winter Kingdom, and 16 years ago was conquered by the Spring Kingdom, and the Spring Kingdom took their magic, this like magic locket, or half of it and stuff. So they're looking for the locket to kind of kickstart their magic again and build themselves up, because there used to be so many people in winter, but there's like only like 7 people left, and then the rest are in like camps in spring. And Mira's friend Mather is like the heir to the throne of winter, but since he doesn't really have a throne because it's overthrown by spring, it's kind of like trying to get their kingdom back. It seems like it's really like the author so far is really good at making you picture it. She's really good at showing, not telling, I find, versus the Shatter Me series. But it's kind of confusing. They have a map at the very front showing you kind of where all the stuff is. Showing you like the land and stuff, but honestly, this never really helps me, to be honest. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it though, just because I again like don't really know. I didn't research this in depthly before I bought it. I was like, these people say it's good and it's another series, so I'm gonna totally buy it. And so yeah, that's that. I want to finish that. And the last one I want to finish and start is The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. So I've seen this around because it is like a pick at chapters, and it was on the bestsellers list and stuff. They kind of related to Gone Girl, about a woman who takes the same train every day, and then she sees something about like a man abusing his wife or something, I think it is, and so she like calls the police and stuff, and then it kind of unravels from there. I'm not really sure how that goes. My friend read it and she only gave it 2 out of 5 on Goodreads, but I'm excited to read it. Honestly, I don't really put it on the same pedestal as Gone Girl, because Gone Girl was like amazeballs. And honestly, I find that if you do that, you're setting yourself up for failure. So I'm just looking for a good and easy read, or just a kind of a creepy read. Honestly, as long as it takes me longer than a couple days to read it, it is kind of a good book anyways, because yeah, or even if it takes me 2 days to read that, means it's a pretty good book because Gone Girl took me like 2.5 days to read because I was so enthralled with it. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to reading this book, and those are the 5 books that I'm looking to read in January. So yeah, I'm almost finished Chloe's book, so I'm excited for that. And yeah, hopefully can do more to be reads and hauls and stuff. Not really hauls because I'm trying to not buy a lot of books, but in the sense of that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all later. Bye.